And I don't want the world to see me, because I don't think that they'd understand. And when everything seems to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. Da 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 dun 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 da 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 dun 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 da 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 dun 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 da 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 dun dun dun. And I don't want the world to see me, because I don't think that they'd understand. And when everything seems to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. Alright, enough singing. Enough singing. Let's get into this review. By the way, let's pretend I'm not wearing this t-shirt, okay? It's all I could find. It's all I could find. I love Batman, alright? Let's pretend I'm not wearing this t-shirt, wearing a DC t-shirt talking about Marvel. Let's get into the review. Let's get into the review. Sorry, I can't talk. I just came from the gym. Had a long workout. Deadpool, Wolverine. Deadpool, Wolverine. Man, this movie was fire. This movie was straight fire. This is a spoiler review because I have to talk about stuff in this movie. I have to talk about the stuff in this movie. I'm going to keep this video short, between 10, 20 minutes long, okay? Within that time frame. If you have not seen the movie yet, go watch the movie first and then watch this review, because I'm going to get into it. I'm going to get into it. Go watch the movie and then watch this review, okay? Anyway, yeah. Spoiler alert. Deadpool, Wolverine. Man, that dance scene with Deadpool in the beginning of the movie was funny. That was funny, baby. Bye, 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 bye. Dancing to NSYNC, bye, bye, bye. By the way, I love that song. I love that song. Yo, he was killing it. He was killing it, bro. He was straight killing it. I don't think that was Ryan Reynolds. I don't think that was Ryan Reynolds in that suit dancing. I think that was a choreographer dancing. If it was Ryan, hey, you did a great job. You did a really great job. And, you know, Deadpool, he just desecrates Wolverine's body. Like, this man was a hero, a legend, one of the greatest heroes of all time, a father, a warrior. He went through so many, like, harsh depression, anxiety. He lost people, family, friends, himself. And yet you just dig up his bones and use his bones as a weapon. Don't even care. Just disrespected his grave, his death, his bones, like it was nothing. That kind of bothered me a little bit. But it's Deadpool. What do you expect? But yeah, the first fight scene, the dancing, I loved it. Everything with the credits and whatnot. Man, I love that scene so much. So then Deadpool goes on to meet, you know, the TVA. And by the way, that was funny when it was at Deadpool's party and the TVA show up and he's like, oh, this is like he thinks it's like a strip type thing. And he's, oh, I'm not really into pegging, but I've done it before. And talks about Disney. By the way, there's a lot of fourth wall breaking. There's a lot of fourth wall breaking in this movie. That was funny. That one part where he's talking to the guy, Paradox. By the way, that's the actor he played in Succession. That actor played in Succession, Tom. Go watch Succession. Greg? What are you doing, Greg? This is mine. I own this. Don't be a doofus. Go watch Succession. It's a good show, but it's tough. It's tough because it's very, very, very corporate, very political, very business, very white, okay? But it is funny. It's funny. It's a good show. Go watch it if you haven't seen it. It's on Max. Succession. Anyway, back to the movie review. He's talking to Paradox, and then Paradox is showing him everything. To change the timeline, how his universe will end if he doesn't do this. I think he has to, like, save Wolverine. I forget. I kind of zoned out a little bit during that part. But I know there's a part where it shows Thor and Deadpool, and Thor is crying over Deadpool, and his mask is all ripped up. I want to know what happens. Please, Marvel, make a movie or a show explaining what happened with that. Please, please do that, because that looks funny. It looks promising, and there's certain parts of the movie where Deadpool is waking up. Thor, God of Thunder, like. Please do something with Thor and Deadpool, because I really want to see that and see how that ends. Anyway, I know what I'm talking about, the fourth wall breaking, when he goes to the paradox, and he goes to so Deadpool goes to the camera, and he's like, he hits the camera. I'm going to Disney, second Fox, and that was so funny. Second Fox, I'm going to Disneyland. That was so funny, man. That was so funny. And then he gets his suit, and then the guy, he's like, I think he was a predator. He slapped his butt and whatnot. And then there's a guy working there. He has the mug, I like me, with the heart on it. And Deadpool's like, yeah, this guy, he's into me, I guess. He's hiding it. He calling your wife from the TVA, or from higher up. And then he falls on him. He's like, and that's when that song plays, and I don't want the world to see me. Like, that was a funny scene. So yeah, and then there's the part where, so this is the cool part. This is one of the coolest parts, when Deadpool goes to different universes to find Wolverine. So there's a part where he goes to a bar, finds Wolverine, and it's a short version of him. And he said, hey, you Wolverine? Are you Logan? Yeah, who's asking? And he steps down, and it's a short version of Wolverine. I know why he's short, because in the comics, they want to make Wolverine as closely similar to an actual Wolverine, short and stocky, but Hugh Jackman is a big guy. So to do that, it made it look very, very, very funny. So I was like, that was funny. And then he meets another Wolverine, Weapon X, and this Wolverine's like in the future, I think. He has one arm. All right, still cool, still scary looking. And then Deadpool goes to another universe where it's Wolverine. He has an eye patch. I think it's like Wolverine James Bond. That looks really cool. I hope Marvel continues with that. Please do like a movie or a show with that, because that looks interesting. The Wolverine with the eye patch looks very, very interesting. Then there's a part where he goes to a different universe, and Wolverine's on an X, a giant yellow X, surrounded by all these red skulls. All these red skulls. When I first saw that, I was like, what is this? Is this hell? This has to be hell. Like, this looks very, very creepy, very scary. It looks like he's in hell. I know that's in the comics. I'm not sure which comic book, but I don't know. And then there's my favorite part, my favorite scene. Actually, I have two favorite scenes. So there's another scene where he meets Logan, old man Wolverine, sitting on the porch of a cabin with a shotgun. I'm not sure if that's old man Logan. It could be. I don't know. There's another part where he goes to a different universe, and he's in the woods. And he says, hey, don't you fight the Hulk in this one? And it's the Wolverine wearing the brown and yellow suit. And he has the claws, and in the reflection of the claws, you see the Hulk roaring. And, it's the Hulk versus Wolverine. Man, I need to see that. I don't know who wins in that comic. I know that's a comic book. I'm not sure if the Hulk wins, if Wolverine wins. I'm not sure why they fight. I really don't know if it's X-Men versus Avengers. But man, please, Marvel, make a movie with that, a show. I really, really want to see that. Really want to see Wolverine versus the Hulk. I know that's in the cartoon, but I don't want to really see it like that. I want to see it in live action. That was a cool scene. And then he goes to another universe, and it's this big, muscular Wolverine working on his motorcycle. Turns around. The Calverine. He exists. Henry Cavill. Or Henry Cavill, however you want to say it. Superman. He's a Wolverine. Yo, I can see this. If they decide to use Henry Cavill as the new Wolverine, the next Wolverine, I will be perfectly okay with it. Perfectly okay with it. That man can play Wolverine. They should do him justice. Since DC, did some things with him, They didn't do right with him as Superman, okay? And then The Witcher didn't do right with him as with The Witcher. I love both. Not season 3 of The Witcher. Season 3 wasn't the best. Yo, make Henry a Wolverine. He could do it. He could 100% do it. 100%. He has the look. He has the attitude. Please, please, Marvel, make that happen. A show, a movie, Henry Cavill, Wolverine, the Calverine. The Calverine, all right? I definitely want to see that. But when I saw that, I was like, yo, I am hyped. When I tell you guys I feel like a kid, I feel like a kid. That Marvel kid came out. The Marvel kid within me came out in this movie, which is a great thing. All right, fast forward. Wolverine and Deadpool, they end up getting mad at each other. Then they get sent to the void, and then, they're in the void, which is like a wasteland. Then you see like the 20th Century Fox sign. And you see other Easter eggs. You see Thor's helmet, and then they start to fight. Wolverine and Deadpool fight, and every time they fought in this movie, I thought it was pointless because they can't die. They can, but they heal fast. They both heal really fast. So I'm like, why are you guys fighting? No, you guys can't really, like, you guys, it's going, no one wins this, all right? You guys both heal fast. But it was still a good fight to see, all right? And the way Wolverine was crawling like an animal was cool. That was cool. That was similar to, like, how Sabretooth was crawling like an animal in X-Men Origins. That was cool. Who won the fight? I don't know. It was kind of a tie. But then someone stops the fight. And superhero landing. Turns out it is Chris Evans. And then it's Chris Evans. So I was like, oh, okay, it's Captain America. Captain America's here. Then you have these biker group people coming in. And it's Sabretooth. It's Sabretooth from X-Men, the first X-Men. I was hoping they went with Sabretooth from X-Men Origins. He's my favorite one. But I said, this will do. Because the first Sabretooth didn't really talk. And they didn't really have a backstory. Like, he didn't seem like he knew him. Like, oh, that's my brother. In X-Men Origins, they were like, okay, we're brothers. But in Sabretooth, you got Toad, Pyro, and they show up. And then, Chris Evans' character, he's in Deadpool's like, he's gonna say it, flame on! I was like, it's the Human Torch. It is the Human Torch. He thought it was Captain America. I said, nah. We can't forget that Chris Evans was the Human Torch before he was Captain America. Like I said, my childhood and your childhood came back too when you saw this movie. Because this is literally like our childhood. If you're in your 20s, maybe even your 30s, this is like literally our childhood, okay? Because I remember growing up and seeing the trailers for these movies and watching them in theaters, all of these movies, okay? So it was like nostalgic. So that they fight. Pyro takes his powers, his fire, because Pyro can manipulate fire, he can create fire. Take his fire, and then Wolverine fights Sabretooth, clean swipe to the head, and then Deadpool takes up his head. I have your queen, Furiosa. I was laughing because, the Furiosa movie came out this year. It wasn't so good, but that was very funny. Ryan Reynolds was funny. Very funny. So the fast forward, they go to this giant Ant-Man skeleton fortress. And you see Juggernaut, not the same actor from other X-Men, the X-Men Last Stand, so different actor. You got Juggernaut, Psylocke, a new version. You have like a different variant of Bullseye, and then you have someone else is there too. I forget. They show up, and then you see Charles Xavier's twin sister, which I never knew he had a twin sister. She's scary, man. Her powers and the way she takes her fingers and puts it all over your head and your face, and this is like, she's fingering you, and I was like, and not in the good way, and I was like, all right, this woman is crazy. And then this is the most gruesome scene that I've seen. That rhymes. She takes off, like she just takes off Human Torch's skin, his hair, and all you see is just his muscles, organs, bones, and his corpse just falls apart to the ground, blood and organs everywhere. It is so disgusting, so gruesome. Thank God I was not watching, thank God I was not eating something while watching that. That was disgusting. I watched The Walking Dead, especially I see some gruesome scenes in The Walking Dead, The Boys, okay, The Boys. I see some stuff. That was a little too much. Okay. And then, fast forward, Alive's the giant dog smoke monster comes and attacks, but then they get sent to they take a jet, like a leg, but it's like a giant leg jet. They fly, Wolverine, Deadpool fly it to the mountain, and they crash, and then they go to a bar and whatnot, and then fast forward here. So they end up walking and meet Nice Pool. Nice Pool. And he has ponytail, no mask. He has 2 golden Desert Eagles, which look really, really cool. 2 golden Desert Eagle guns. And then you see a dog pool. This dog was so ugly. A long tongue and no hair and big eyes. And it's like, ugh. Cute but ugly. It's cute, but it's ugly, okay? It's a mixture between, I think, what's those rat dogs? I forget what they're called. It's definitely a mix or something. And Deadpool was kissing it with the tongue, and I was like, ugh. But him and Nice Pool have an argument that she's mine, she wants me. And, it was like, and they go to a cornfield, and then you see the Honda Odyssey minivan, and Deadpool's making fun of the Honda and just trashing it. Wolverine's like, get in the car, and they get in the car, and they're driving. Guys, let me know if you felt like this too. The scene where Wolverine and Deadpool are in the van driving in the desert, and they're playing Avril Lavigne's song, I'm with you. I love that song too. I'm with you. Didn't it look like a commercial? Didn't it look like a Honda commercial? It looked just like a Honda commercial. I'm like sitting there, I'm like, this is a commercial? I think they did it on purpose. I think they did it on purpose because it's like he works at a car place, so I made it, I think it was on purpose. Fast forward, Wolverine, he's angry at Deadpool, going off, issues, whatnot. And then Deadpool was like, I'm going to fight you. And they end up fighting in the minivan for hours, all day, all night long. I'm like, come on, guys, stop fighting. This is pointless. You guys can't die. You can't. Stop. This is literally, yes, I do want to see them fight, but it's like, what's the point? You both heal. All right, but fast forward, and then someone takes the van, and then they go to a fortress, and then they wake up in the fortress. Thor! They wake up in the fortress, and you see cameos. Man, these cameos. Elektra, I was not expecting Elektra to come out. Yes, I've seen Daredevil with Ben Affleck. It was okay. I watched it earlier this year. I have not seen Elektra, the movie. I heard it was bad. Should I watch it? Because I heard it was really bad. I know who Elektra is because Daredevil, and also because the Daredevil series, which is great. And then comes out Blade, man. When Blade came out, I was like, yo. And it's the Wesley Snipes Blade. I was like, yo. And I was like, man, this is hype. And it's still him. There's only one Blade. Only one Blade. That's how it is. In my opinion, and I think this is right, Blade, the one that came out in 1998, in my opinion, made Marvel popular. It really kickstarted Marvel, because that was the first big Marvel movie that came out that was popular. And then you have Spider-Man, you have X-Men, then you have the Hulk. So that was the first big movie, in my opinion. I think I'm right here. So that was cool seeing him pop up, and then Gambit shows up. It's Channing Tatum's Gambit. I wasn't expecting him to play Gambit. I was expecting the other guy to play Gambit from the X-Men Origins. I don't know too much about Gambit. I know he's an X-Men character, and he has a long stick. He has cards and powers. I don't know too much about him, but why he wears that helmet. But he was funny, and then they couldn't understand what he was talking about. I think he was speaking like Italian. And then comes in X-23. Now, when I saw her, I was like, what? What? listen, I'm gonna keep it real. When I saw her, I was like, yo, she is fine. She looks good. Now the actress is 19. She's 19. But I'm like, dang, she's really grown up. All right. In my opinion, she looks pretty, she looks attractive, she looks fine, thick. Okay. Definitely want to see her in future movies, future shows, solo movies, solo shows, her and Wolverine. Definitely want to see that, okay? I was like, yo. But and then Deadpool mentions like, oh, what happened to the Punisher? What happened to Daredevil? And they said, oh, Daredevil, he died. And then Jennifer Gardner's Elektra, she's like, because Jennifer Gardner and Ben Affleck were married in real life. They got a divorce. So that was funny. And, you know, I really hoping that Punisher would show up. Because, oh, yeah, that's who was there at the fortress. The Russian. He's a villain of the Punisher. So I was expecting the Punisher to be there. He wasn't there. That's okay. I'm gonna try to move this video up a little bit, and then fast forward. They fight them, and then that was funny when Blade was like, only one blade. I'm the only blade, and Deadpool was like, because they are working on another blade, which I doubt they will release because they keep pushing it and pushing it and pushing it back. Like, come on, Marvel. Blade is my favorite black superhero. He's one of my top 10 favorite superheroes, okay? Please, just make this movie, make it great. Make it great. Mahershala, please put him in there and make him great. Please. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I'm gonna fast forward this a little bit. So there's a part where Deadpool and Wolverine are in the town, and then we're at Nice Pool, and then all these variants of Deadpool show up. You got Lady Pool, you got Kid Pool, Zen Pool, you got Head Pool, which was kind of weird. And you had Baby Pool, Doll Pool was there. They had some other pools. The whole pool was there, okay? And then Nice Pool, he gets, attacked, and then it turns out he can't heal. I was like, wow, he can't heal? And he gets his head blown up, and I was like, oof. And then they play that song, life is just like a prayer. I don't know the whole lyrics, but I know just like a prayer. They play Madonna's song, just like a prayer, and then Wolverine puts on his mask. I said, yo, this works. In my opinion, the Wolverine mask works. I don't know how you guys feel about it. I love it. I love his suit. I love the mask, the white eyes. They work. They make him look more scary and intimidating without it. I mean, I like him with and without it, but I love it, okay? And I definitely want to see it in future projects, but it works. It makes him look even more scary. If they can make white eyes work with Deadpool, Spider-Man, Wolverine, DC can make white eyes work with Batman. You guys can make white eyes work with Batman. Batman has white eyes in the comics. Just give it a shot. Please try it. It could work. It could really work, all right? Just give it a shot. Anyway, I love the suit, love the mask. Him and Deadpool fight all the other Deadpools, which was a cool scene, cool shot, how they showed the transition. But at the same time, it was pointless because they all heal, except Nice Pool. He's done. He is done. They all heal, and they all regenerate. So I was like, what's the point of this? So that happens, and then, trying to think. And then Peter shows up. Peter from Deadpool 2 shows up. Peter Pool, and his junk is showing in his freaking pants. Like, you can just see the ball. I'm just like, man. Peter's funny. I like Peter. And then, let's see what happens after that. And then, let me see. I saw this movie over the weekend. So it's the last weekend. So I'm trying to remember everything. Let me think. I'm going to fast forward some here. So yeah, Deadpool, Wolverine, and then the woman comes back, the fingers and whatnot, and then when she put her fingers through Paradox, she was just like, oh, I'm just like, ugh, that's disgusting. And she's dragging him with the fingers, and I was like, ugh. So I know I'm probably missing some stuff here, but fast forward towards the end, and then Wolverine have to save the universe or timeline, and then Wolverine's shirt pops off. Okay, by the way, when his shirt popped off, I was like, okay, Hugh. Okay, Hugh, I see you. Been hitting the gym, hitting the weights. That motivated me. That motivated me to push even further beyond to reach that next same level, hit the weights, hit the gym. All right. That was when I saw that was motivation. That was motivation for me, man. So Hugh Jackman looks good. He what, 56, 55 for his age. I know he's taking stuff. All right. But still, he looks good, all right. But that was a cool scene. I just wish the last scene was different. I wish it was like a big fight scene. That was my only issue with the movie. But other than that, I love the movie. And then that part when they're all at the end, Wolverine, Deadpool, and then you have Paradox, Peter, and then that black chick, I forget her name, from TVA, from Loki. They're together, and she's just staring at Peter. She's like, "Who are you?" And she's like, "Oh, I'm Peter. I'm Peter." She's like, "Ask you if it's you. Thank you." And then he gets quiet, and then Paradox is like, "What the heck is going on here? What the heck? What the F is going on?" I laughed so hard. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's another part where it's this nice pool in Deadpool. He's like, "I can afford a fall break too." Looks at the camera. The proposal. Because Ryan Reynolds played in the movie with Sandra Bullock called The Proposal. And then there's also, I forgot in the beginning of Deadpool Wolverine, where he's like, there are 206 bones in the human body. 207 from watching Gossip Girl. You get it? Because bone, nerve, bone. It makes sense. But yeah, so that's pretty much what I can think of. But yeah, I love the movie. I'm going to give this movie I know you guys may be upset. Like, what? Yeah, I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. Yeah. Doesn't mean I didn't love it. I love the movie. I'm giving it a 9 out of 10, okay? Only issue I had with it was that I wish the ending was a little bit better, and I wish the villain was different. That's pretty much it. And I say different, I mean like more like fight scenes with them and more stuff abilities wise. I wish they had a big fight scene at the end, in my opinion. And also, I wish they used Sabretooth from the other X-Men movie, not the first one. I heard Cyclops was in it. I didn't see him. I saw a picture that he was in there. I didn't see him in there. There are 2 post-credit scenes at the end of the movie. One post-credit scene, it shows like the whole history and behind the scenes of all the X-Men movies, Fantastic Four movies, like our childhood movies, like shows it all right there. I'm like, wow, all that time has passed. 24, and then 6 years will be 30. But it was cool to see that behind the scenes, and then it showed Deadpool. He showed the camera what Human Torch actually said about her, the female villain, and why she took his skin off, and it makes sense. But yeah, I love the music in this movie, all the nostalgic music with the NSYNC and Madonna, and then yeah, the Goo Goo Dolls, and then Avril Lavigne. And there was another song in here too, I forget. The dancing was good, the fight scenes were great. Hugh Jackman did a great job. Ryan Reynolds did a great job. The fourth wall breaking was funny. I enjoyed it. Comedy, loved it. Easter eggs, loved it. I definitely love the suit. Love the mask. Okay, is Deadpool the savior of the MCU? I think so. I'm not fully sure, but there's hope. There's hope. Speaking of hope, yes, there's hope. He could be the savior of the MCU because we all know the last couple of years of Marvel have been really bad. All right, really bad. I've liked certain movies here and there. I like Black Widow. Hated Captain Marvel. Hated She-Hulk. Hated Secret Invasion was okay. I'm not watching the Marvels at all. You can forget that. So we need a comeback. We need a comeback, and I believe this is the start of a comeback with Marvel. Now that Wolverine and Deadpool are under Marvel, they left Fox, now they're under Marvel and Disney. This is good. So hopefully Marvel uses the X-Men to create a new X-Men, which I think they will because the whole multiverse. If we're gonna make a new X-Men, if you need a Storm, if you need someone to play Storm, get Jade Cargill. Please get Jade Cargill from WWE. She'd be perfect. Perfect, okay? Jade Cargill. If they want to use Henry Cavill as a Wolverine variant and make a whole show, movie with him, please do it. Please do it. I'll be perfectly okay with it. Perfectly okay with that. Man can play Wolverine, all right? If he can play Superman, The Witcher, yes, he can play Wolverine. So definitely do that. I definitely want to see more future projects with X-23. But yeah, so this is a really good movie. Like, again, I feel like a kid. We shall see if Deadpool will save the MCU. Oh yeah, please make a movie or something showing what happens with Deadpool and Thor. Please do that. I need to see that, Deadpool and Thor. Please do that. So I'm looking forward to that. But yes, I think Deadpool could be the Marvel Jesus, okay, as they say. I'm looking forward to it. By the way, I had a hard time enjoying the movie in the first half because in my theater, there was these people in my front row vaping, and it was just smoke everywhere, okay? I'm like, are you serious? I'll become upset. And then there's another person in the front row recording the movie. Camera was bright AF. When I say it was bright, I mean it was bright. Thankfully, someone complained and said, hey, turn off the camera. And they said, oh, okay. I'm like, how stupid are you? Like, come on, folks. This is why I'm at a point where, like, do I really want to go to the movies anymore? I mean, if I go, I'm going to go on a weekday. I'm going to go late at night. Because there's some folks that just don't care about other people enjoying a great movie. They rather make noise, play videos, bring their kids. And listen, I get it. You may not have someone to watch your kids, and don't go. Why are you taking your baby to see a rated R movie? I mean, I wouldn't do that, me personally. Just don't go. Wait for it to come out. Anyway, I was bothered by that big time. Smoke everywhere, and then huge flashlight. I'm just like, oh. And then this other person was playing a YouTube video. I'm just like, what the? Anyway, love the movie. I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10, all right? Definitely go watch it. I'm definitely going to watch it again when it comes out. I'm definitely going to watch it again when it comes out. And hopefully, this is a start of a new beginning, a comeback of Marvel, hopefully, with the X-Men, Fantastic Four, Avengers, hopefully, all right? I made a video about Doctor Doom, Tony Stark. Look forward to that. I look forward to Secret Wars, Avengers Doomsday. I look forward to Fantastic Four, First Steps, Captain America, Brave New World. I look forward to all of that. So we'll see what happens with the MCU. We shall see. But hope you guys enjoyed my review. If you like my review, please like, share, comment, and please subscribe. Spread the message, spread the word, hit the bell for notifications. Put in the comments how you feel about the movie, your thoughts. Did you love it? Did you hate it? What do you want to see going forward with the future with Marvel and X-Men and Deadpool and whatnot and Wolverine? All right, put it in the comments. Let me know how you feel about everything. And by the way, my favorite X-Men movie is X2. My favorite Wolverine movie is the Wolverine when he's in Japan. Favorite Deadpool movie is this one. It's between this one and the first one, okay? I just want to put that out there. But yeah, so great movie. Loved it. Definitely my top 5 movies of this year so far. It's top 5. All right, guys, I'm in this video. It's your man. The king is back, Elijah Messiah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm headed out. I'm tired. I'm hot. And I'm exhausted. I'm hungry. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Spread the message. Spread the word. I am out. Peace.